Okay, here is the continuation of our morning session. For the afternoon session, we only have one objective, and it is to write numbers in scientific notation and vice versa. We have here examples of those. Okay, let us start from the vice versa, or to convert it into scientific notation. This number can be called our standard form, can also be called this decimal notation. So we have 8,400,000. So we all know that a whole number has a decimal point at the very end. So you will move that to the very first number you will see aside from 0. So we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. That's why your exponent here is 6. Okay, so you will have now 8.4 times 10 raised to 6. Okay, it is given. This 10 is always given. No need to ask for that. Next, if we have 0.0000971, you will move your decimal now from here to the 9. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you will have negative 5. Why is it negative 5 and why the other one is positive 6? Okay, the rules here, it becomes positive if your number is greater than or a whole number. But if your number is a decimal number, then your exponent will become negative number. So your final answer is 9.71 times 10 to the negative 5. Next. Okay, other one, from the scientific notation to the standard form. Okay, you will move now. This time, it's vice versa. From here, you will move to the right since it's a positive 4. So move to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the answer should be 68,760, not 66, 760. Okay, then the other one is 6.8776 times 10 to the negative 3. This time you will move your decimal point to the left since it's a negative 3. So move 3 places. 1, 2, 3. You will now have 0.006876 as your final answer. Okay, how do you convert standard form into scientific notation and vice versa? Well, let us now define and know the real form of the scientific notation, although you already know by having those examples, and the rules that you can skip because I already said in the example. Many of the numbers that occur in signs are very large and the other numbers are very small. Writing of these numbers is simplified by using scientific notation. That's why it is called scientific notation, because it came from the idea of science since they have very large and very small number. A number is expressed in scientific notation form. We have n times 10 raised to m. That m is your exponent, where there is a rule: n should be greater than or equal to 1 but less than or equal to 10, and your m is always an integer. Okay, here are the rules to write numbers from standard form to scientific notation. Place a caret to locate the new position of the decimal point in n. A caret looks like this. You can do that. So, to locate the new point, count the number of digits from the caret to the decimal point. The number of places corresponds to the absolute value of the exponent of 10. If you count it from left to right to get the decimal point, the exponent is positive. If you counted from right to left to get the decimal point, the exponent is negative. But there is a rule. If the number is negative, ignore it. Ignore the negative or the minus sign. Follow the same steps and then attach your minus sign to your final answer. Rules to write from scientific notation to standard form. To express scientific notation to standard form, move the decimal point as many places as indicated by the exponent of 10. Move to the right for a positive exponent and move to the left for a negative exponent. So let us go now to our quiz time or activity time. For the activity 1, this time you need to change the following to scientific notation. Okay, and next activity. Activity 2. Change the following to decimal notation. And as we all know, I always ask for this. Write your reflection. You can do it via video blog, via narrative post, via photo journal, or to your preferred reflective mode of documentation. Just don't forget to fill in these statements. I learned that, I realized that, I will do. We can finally say, madaling madali ang math, as simple as that. Once again, I'm your teacher in grade 7 math, Maria Eliza Nunez, now signing off.